Okay, anyways, so there in this universe in like probably 200 or like 100 years after, like there's like a fucking massive outbreak of chaotic quirks and like villains mostly ending up with those, which is why the fuck you see me talking so goddamn much about that goddamn thing, because I love this anime so much. So, Black Whip and all that. Um, two villain lords, like the bosses of villains, light up there with off one. Holy shit. Who the fuck is this, you ask? Apocalypto Destructor. Villain that.
What if a nursing college cared for its students the
Sh-
same
ah,
way nurses
fuck.
cared for their patients?
Yeah, I'm just gonna need that after after the fucking final battle. Sorry about that. I have two voices going, but as I was saying, so these two are like the fucking kind of the final bosses, and this one's the true one. I am going to have to work like hell to figure out how to do the final boss chapter. But so, anyways, so story about this one first, because it's easier to tell this story. There's this the character whose name is like Red, because she has like a quirk named Red, can basically do something with, like blood or whatever. It's kind of like death. So so um I don't know if I should make the main character's mom go against this final boss, or this one, or just go back to and then a bunch of boss battles at the same time. Um, like a battle royale looking shit, but like with her, like this character here, Grande, going against this one, and like reverse reverse mirror of the heroes, and then anti Deku, or like do a team up where like her mom does that one last like sprint, like or thing for that final battle. But yeah, I swear, like this is a fucking project. I'm only like 84 pages into like the 1,000 page goal to surpass that 1,000 page goal. So I'll go and do my research real quick about how many words are 1,000 pages. Just so y'all know exactly what the fuck I'm doing. Ah, I don't need to upgrade this shit. It's not like I'm gonna upgrade the fucking browser and get my browser back anyways. It's fucking stupid update bullcrap on Amazon. But yeah, so meanwhile, on my tablet, I'm gonna show you something really cool that would help. How many words are 1,000? So 1,000 pages, no spacing, no spacing. So so 1,000 words is like a page, but the notebook paper I have. So this doesn't apply to like real paper. Not that I know of, because I've counted, and it's like something like um below 1,000. I don't know, maybe above 1,000 in terms of like the right kind of paper spacing or whatever, like, or how many, like, if you max out the most possible amount of words you can get. But yeah, I don't know, like, I don't know. Word count 1,000 pages. Word count 1,000 pages. So 2 pages is like 1,000, like 1,000 words. 7,550 words if double spaced, and 5,300 words. So how long should my personal statement on the AMC? There's 5,300 character maximum, which equals about 1.5 pages, single spaced in a 12-point font. Honestly, there's no real like specification or like information that tells you exactly how much. But I'm writing on fucking wide ruled notebook paper at like a certain point. Okay, so a novel, how many pages is it? So like really, I swear to God, like literally. Okay, so a sci-fi novel usually has like some like 1,550 words or something. Um, and so some kid, I don't, or some person on the fucking net. Let me get my mouse. Handy dandy mouse on the tablet, which I can't put the speech for. So, longest fanfic. Okay, so anyways, so long. This kid writes this. I don't know what user, but this user's on fanfic.com or .net. The longest work. The longest work. Thus begins the longest work of fiction ever written. Nope, it's not Proust's A la recherche des soups perdus in search of lost time. It's the Subspace Emissaries World's Conquest. This is basically a Super Smash Brothers kind of term thing. It's Super Smash Brothers WP work in progress, which is what I'm writing. I'm writing a fucking work in progress right now. And it's not this shit, it's the fucking academia thing. So, as of July, the fic is 3,448,615 fucking words long. And this is July 24th, 2013. Seriously, what the fuck? Like, I understand, but like Smash Brothers, how is this kid even or a person even doing this such a thing? Now let me zoom out. Okay. So, anyways, I go to fanfic.net and look. A full ass screen. I'm scrolling and scrolling and scrolling and scrolling and scrolling. And this is how many fucking words. Like, I could shrink this, and this takes long as fuck. And then the end. But, like, when it gets carried away, like, 200 fucking chapters. Plus. Like, wow. And this is one of the longer chapters that, like, go on for fucking ever. After the dreadful battle with the rhino noise and the mist doppelganger. What the fuck? Like, I mean, this is impressive, but I heard there was a bunch of drabble in it, but I haven't actually fucking read it. Um, and dude, I swear this archive sucks ass. Like this one, because it literally is fucking miserable to log into the damn thing, to even do comments. But yeah, I'm fucking serious. Like, I swear, this is the most miserable, probably read to read if you're not a reader and you have to read this for class for some reason. Like, what the fuck? Paragraph after paragraph of, like, yo, this is no fucking way this still can, like, this kid or whoever the fuck that's writing this. Anyway, so back to my, like, fic. I'll give you, like, a preview of what it sounds like. Okay, so Grande Genema was having an hellish morning. Well, his life was, and no, he is a he, sort of, but not really. It's kind of like a feminine, kind of androgynous, I don't know. Well, his life was in general and shithole most of the time. Ever since he'd been separated from his family by that sick-minded kidnapper, the mere mentioning of Sawback Mason made him run from those locations, simply because Mason seemed to be nearby always. Now, when you look up my fic, when you go to my, like, non-beta, the least beta-like version of the fic, and you read that shit, and yeah, I have a dumbass amount of tags, because I'm bored of life. So anyways, let's go to chapter. Dude, like, this is literally, like, 2 or 3 or 4 pages, not including the fucking shit I wrote from, like, my, in the net part. And this takes a while to scroll through, for a little bit. Previous chapter, come fucking on. And so, yeah, one shot moment. Now, we're gonna read this. Spelling error. And Grande, that's supposed to say Grande. Okay, Grande Get 'em All was having a hellish morning. Well, his life in general was a shithole most of the time. Ever since he's been separated from his family by that dick, or that sick-minded kidnapper, the mere mentioning of Sawback Mason made him run from any place he was, if somebody even merely mentioned the psycho. Why, you ask? It's simply because villains like him seem to have eyes and ears nearby, everywhere. Nothing is scared of being hunted down by a madman assassin whom is also an formal boys' home roommate with an cannibalistic appetite, who is intent on kidnapping children and eating them. So this is kind of a reference to Chester Wilson from Deadly Class. So yeah, whoever out there who thinks this is not going to be Deadly Class, you're dead fucking wrong. There's going to be elements or esque like personalities of such. Now, and it goes into like talking about the memory and what the fuck happens and how he gets the first Pokemon. And these kudos are not fucking real. I just put them there like when I was on a school computer, and I just kept like taking advantage of the fact that they haven't caught on yet into the like kudos thing. That was all mine. I was as a guest. Um, 10 comments, and the word count now is 4,870, 4,087. There will be two heroes spoilers, but there's not a whole lot like that spoils it. I mean, it's just a movie. And yeah, this is my page. Hi, Shaman the Ramen. My dashboard, my subscriptions. Yeah, I read hentai. Don't fucking judge. Um, Boku no Hero Academia. God is a woman and her name is Jessica Rabbit. Okay, this shit is just a fucking prank. There's nothing about Jessica Rabbit or anything. I just randomly generated this so I could have something that would kind of make my kind of tidy up my the emptiness and get rid of the emptiness in my profile. So I just add this shit in, and yeah, um, I I've seen Who Framed Roger Rabbit and know about Jessica Rabbit, and her name's not here. It's an abstract work in which you choose how the fuck to view it, and I won't judge. And My Poetry Academia. Now this is where I'm using real fucking tags. Um, let's randomly generate poems and such. Anyways, so this is gonna be a spill fic that I put all the shit in tragedy or and just like fucking write shit just for writing it. So what I've got so far is there stands a hero, one of tragic origin. Nonetheless, continue on with your journey, young hero. A last tooth may be her characteristic, but don't be fooled by a basic thing as appearance. Tragedy and order compelled the hero to defeat evil gently. Yeah, I have to wrap it up now. But yeah, that's like so far about more in the art. My AO3 archive of our own um beta shit going on. Post. But yeah, so update. But yeah, anyway, so that's it.